Okay. When you're on top of a bridge and you see a commuter or train outbound coming, you already know what the conductor has to do when you wave at them. It is that horn of a locomotive that scares everyone out of their souls. But if you're new to the plane spotting industry of planes, well, you kinda already know the answer to that. However, guys, even though this is a 767-300 from LA, I think it's time that we get some international flights on this channel, shall we? And we start off here with Spirit Airlines. Here is Spirit Airlines flight A93 from Myrtle Beach to Boston in an A320-200. There it is. And here comes our first long-haul international flight. Here is Korean Air Flight 91 from Seoul to Boston in a Boeing 777-300. And here comes our second long-haul international flight. However, this flight is kinda weird. You see, in this image, this is a Bombardier Global 6000, and is part of the airline NetJets Europe. But what I was thinking is that this Bombardier jet actually doesn't fly that far from London to Boston. It can actually travel up to 6,000 nautical miles, or it can travel to 11,112 kilometers. That's literally a non-stop flight from London to Mumbai as an example. And this jet can go up to speeds as Mach 0.89, and it can go up to the sky at 51,000 feet. So as you can see, this jet is basically a mini version of the Concorde. But anyways, without any further ado, let's continue the video. Here is NetJets Europe Flight 523 from London to Boston in the Bombardier Global 6000. Now you will see what I mean. Definitely a small jet for Bombardier. But anyways, here comes our next flight. Here is Air Canada Flight 692 from Toronto to Boston in an Embraer E175. Here is ETA Airways Flight 614 from Rome to Boston in a Airbus A330-200. Here is Delta Airlines Flight 243 from Amsterdam to Boston in a Airbus A330-900. Here is another flight from Rome. Here is Delta Airlines Flight 113 from Rome to Boston in a Airbus A330-900. Here is Porter Flight 2941 from Toronto to Boston in a de Havilland Canada A400. Here is British Airways Flight 213 from London to Boston in a Boeing B787-10 Dreamliner. Holy. Here is Delta Airlines Flight 155 from Dublin to Boston in a Boeing B767-300. Here is Delta Airlines Flight 225 from Paris to Boston in an Airbus A330-900. Here is Aer Lingus Flight 133 from Dublin to Boston in a Airbus A330-300. But after that flight, another flight was coming in when Delta Flight 155 came back again due to a go-around. Here is Delta 155 returning back to Boston from a go-around. Here is Australian Airlines Flight 91 from Vienna to Boston in a Boeing B767-300. Here is Lufthansa Flight 422 from Frankfurt to Boston in a Airbus A340-600. Here is Avianca Flight 444 from San Salvador to Boston in an Airbus A320-200. Here is Delta Airlines Flight 125 from Lisbon to Boston in a Boeing B767-300. Here comes our last international flight of the day. Here is Emirates Flight 237 from Dubai to Boston in a Boeing 777-300. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video, and if you did enjoy, please make sure to consider subscribing to my channel if you feel so inclined, and also by liking the video. And yes guys, I know it is the beginning of December, which is almost the Christmas season, so until December 25th, we will have a bunch of content ready for you all on this channel. Which means I will be taking a small break on this channel until December 25th, so stay tuned everyone until December 25th. So until then, I will see you all again soon. Somewhere out there in Boston, MA.